Ventilate closed spaces and use disinfectant when you're cleaning. It is time now for a first check of our weather, and for that we want to check in with our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci.
Well, Brad, it was a cooler day today, and lately we have been dealing with some nice seasonable temperatures for the month of May, and then today had a taste of early spring again, with those temperatures only topping off in the low 70s for our highs. The majority of the day was spent in the 60s, so well below our record high of 94, but we will be getting pretty close to that as we head towards the weekend. But definitely much chillier out there than it was last night, but still not bad overall. Pretty mild in the upper 50s to low 60s. 60 in Evans, 62 in Millen, Aiken, you're at 57. Augusta sitting at 59 degrees. Winds have settled down from earlier, only at 6 miles per hour out of the east. And here's a live look in on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam now in Augusta. Live Viper 6 radar actually still showing some rain just to the south of Emmanuel County and I-16. Here in the CSRA, we're dry with some cloud cover, but by tomorrow morning, mostly clear with temperatures getting down to the low 50s. I'll have more details on that warm up coming our way in the full forecast, but back to you, Brad.
All right, Jenna, thanks. One man is dead.
So the bad guy here is Iran, who's closing the strait through piracy effectively.
Coming up, President Trump heads to China as the Strait of Hormuz remains at the center of global tensions.
We are experiencing a quiet weather pattern this week, with the main story being the heat. High temperatures climbing into the 90s starting this weekend. I'll have your full Viper 6 forecast when we return.
This show is wonderful.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful Tuesday. It was a cloudy day across the CSRA, but most of us were dry. It was really just Emmanuel County that saw a little bit of rainfall, really just a few sprinkles today. But you can see the clouds are now pushing to the south. The rain is going to exit off the East Coast with this low pressure system, and high pressure is going to be taking over. So we've kind of been in between those two pressure systems today. High pressure kept us dry, but the low pressure did bring us the cloud cover. This is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam in Burke County. Just a nice, peaceful Tuesday evening. A little bit cool out there, sitting in the upper 50s. We have a northeast wind of 6 miles per hour. Dew points are in the 40s, and around the CSRA, some of us still in those lower 60s, but overall we are on the cooler side of the southeast. You can see 54 in Wilmington, but around 20 degrees warmer towards the west, 70s still in Texas, and that warm air is going to move into our area starting tomorrow. So it was a very short-lived cool down we experienced today. Tomorrow morning when you're headed out the door, we will get down to around 51 degrees in Augusta. Then those temperatures soar into the 80s tomorrow. Still below our average high of 85 though, so just warm, but not too warm, at least for now. Day planner showing 53 at 7 a.m. Calm winds throughout the day, upper 70s by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and plenty of sunshine with lower humidity values. So our dew points are going to be in the 50s, a little bit higher tomorrow, and that's going to be because of a cold front approaching us, bringing us a little bit more cloud cover tomorrow evening. But then behind that cold front, we have this reinforced dry air coming in with no chance of rain. Rain chances at a 0% over the next 7 days to come. We need a lot more rain, and unfortunately, it's not going to be a very wet week. So here's our future cast tomorrow at 6 a.m. Like I mentioned, low pressure system is moving out and a cold front's moving in. But with that dry air in place, this cold front really won't do much for us. It will bring a few clouds late tomorrow night into early Thursday morning, maybe a spotty shower here and there. But once again, really this cold front is just bringing in even more dry air with some breezy winds, which could lead to a slight fire danger threat on Thursday and Friday. High pressure keeping us really dry, and then eventually that high pressure is going to heat things up this weekend into next week with temperatures soaring into the 90s. So for thunder over Evans, Saturday afternoon, it's going to be a hot one, 90 degrees, and then mild at night. So even those low temperatures are starting to rise. So a little bit chillier over the next few mornings, but then the temperatures will be climbing up to around 10 degrees warmer. So highs going from the low 80s to the low 90s, lows going from the low 50s to the low 60s. Mostly sunny and dry over the next several days, but then we will see more rain chances by the middle to end of next week.
All right, Jenna, thanks a lot. Up next on News Channel 6, President Trump says Iran cannot have a...
Attention, everybody! If I could have the floor.
Silence! We're here to talk about Bob.
Mailman Bob?
Man, I love Bob.
Well, Bob doesn't love us. He's leaving.
No, this is bad.
Why would he leave us? I have no idea. Stay Mistakes were made.
We gotta get him to stay.
But how? We need food. Human food.
What do we do now? Anyone?
We bake.
Princess, flour.
Nailed it.
It's pie time.
How could I leave you guys? See you tomorrow.
Are you crying?
Are you not?
Dinosaur adventure.
These deer may have had one too many in the forest. We'll tell you why in just a moment.
Energy costs are a big part of any business budget. That's why Georgia Power is here, to help you consume less and save more. With energy-saving tips like upgrading to more efficient appliances and installing LED lights to reduce energy use. Plus, we can help you optimize your heating and cooling for even more savings. Making the most of your energy doesn't just help your bottom line. It makes it easy to keep helping the people you're there for. Save more with Georgia Power. Visit georgiapower.com to get started today.
Right now, cases in Augusta take years to resolve. That's years of victims waiting, years of defendants sitting in jail, while our tax dollars pay for a backlog that just keeps growing. It shouldn't take the better part of a decade to get a case to court. My plan is to make our courtrooms more efficient by using technology and common sense. It's time to bring Augusta's courts into the 21st century. I'm Alexia Davis Payne. I'd appreciate your vote on May 19th.
All month long. Here's one more look at our 10-day forecast. Plenty of sunshine to enjoy. It is going to be dry, so not very good news when it comes to our drought. Next rain chances don't come back into the forecast until next Wednesday. But for tomorrow's Wednesday, we will be a little bit warmer than it was today. Highs back into the 80s, then hitting 90 on Saturday and more 90s next week.
Police in rural France warning drivers about deer acting strangely after eating fermented fruit and decaying plants. Video posted online shows one deer walking in just kind of random, unpredictable circles in the road. Springtime conditions do cause some wild animals to eat naturally fermented food, leading to odd and sometimes dangerous behavior near traffic. Hope that deer sobers up and is okay. Poor thing.
Pretty funny.
I know. Wow. Who knew? Well, that is our report for now. Thanks for watching. Wake Up with Mary and Gabriel and John. Have a good night.
Rise and shine. If you live in St. John Towers, you don't want to miss a minute of the day ahead. Join good friends for fun and games. Maybe hop on the bus for an outing. Take a fitness class. Drop by the lively dining room for a meal. Walk your dog. Or simply enjoy quiet time in your cozy apartment. Pay us a visit and see why St. John Towers has been Augusta's premier senior living community for more than 50 years.
Bert Jones is...
What if you start your journey today?
Unfortunately, out-of-state special interests are waging a partisan attack against our non-partisan Supreme Court. Judges are not supposed to be politicians. I'm Justice Sarah Warren, and I'll always uphold my oath to make decisions based on the facts and the law, not on politics. Because Georgians deserve a fair and impartial court in every case. Our system of government collapses without it. I'm Justice Sarah Warren, and I am asking for your vote.